What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. Welcome to Afternoons Delight. So we got a nice little surprise tonight, man. I don't think a lot of people was expecting this. Toxic Attraction made their second SmackDown appearance in as many weeks. They were in Seattle tonight. Ironically, that is where Gigi's ex, Darby Allin, is from, Seattle. AEW has yet to visit Seattle, to my knowledge, because they went on the West Coast for the first time earlier this year, but they only went to like Los Angeles. They didn't go to a lot of different. It was Los Angeles and Las Vegas. They didn't really go to like a lot of different West Coast cities, so they still haven't visited Seattle yet. So I'm still waiting for the episode where Darby gets to have his homecoming in Seattle, just like we saw earlier in the week with Daniel Garcia in Buffalo, New York. But yeah, they were in Seattle today, and it was a nice surprise. The crowd be getting hyped for Toxic Attraction. They're clearly over. Crowd was very excited to see Toxic Attraction. They got the best entrance in the game, in my opinion. I love the way Jayne does that little dance, and then Gigi with the flower in her mouth, and then doing the little shooter thing she does. It's so funny, man. But what I didn't like was the result. So the most irritating tag team to me has been Raquel Rodriguez and Aliyah. They just keep winning, man. So Toxic Attraction loses 2 matches in 1 week. Remember, I reported earlier in the week on NXT, Doudrop and Nikki Ash actually beat Gigi, Dolin, and Jacy, Jayne as well. So that was very surprising. So they've been in a little rut lately, Toxic Attraction. They got to get back concentrated. But look, Raquel Rodriguez and Aliyah got a huge match on Monday against Dakota Kai and Io Sky. I think they're dropping the belts battle way on Monday to Dakota Kai and Io Sky of Damage Control. But you knew that they weren't going to lose a match right before a tag team title match. So I already knew before this match was even. That's why I kind of didn't want to see them set this match up, because I did not want to see them lose in that fashion. So it is what it is, but it was just great to see Gigi, Dolin, and Jacy, Jayne on SmackDown, period. This is the second time. I hope this is a regular thing. I think they're definitely moving up to the main roster soon to even be on SmackDown again. This was like a rematch against them. They said they'll beat them because they got injured. They said that's the only reason why they even advanced. They got to continue this. Like, even after they drop the titles, I need another rematch with these two again, because it's clear that they were not going to lose a match right before the tag team title match. You know what I mean? So it was kind of one of those matches where you just kind of knew what was going to happen, because let me just tell y'all how they won. So the heel set up for a double suplex, and then Aliyah ran in and speared Dolin. Rodriguez hit the Texana Bomb, and that's how they won the match. So the match got a pretty good time. It was like 5 minutes long, so it was longer than I expected. But definitely not as fun as the match as we saw with Toxic Attraction a few weeks ago, just because we already knew who was going to win. But I'm definitely excited to see what they do. I want to see Mandy Rose with Toxic Attraction. I think they'll be together on Tuesday for the 2.0 anniversary of NXT, the 1 year anniversary. So, but I want to see Mandy Rose with them on the main roster. Like, that's the one thing that we're missing right now. So, but go ahead and get this video a like, man. Hit that like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. And if you're a Toxic Attraction fan, this is going to be the one-stop shop to hear about reports on Toxic Attraction. I'm going to try to report on them as much as I can every week. So definitely subscribe here. Any comments I got, definitely put them below. And if you want to donate to the channel, hit the super thanks button below. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next for them. They're in a little bit of a rut right now, losing matches, but I think they'll be okay in the long run. They just got to get back. They got to get back. Gotta get back in control. But luckily, Gigi Dolin's injury a few weeks ago wasn't a neck injury, it was a concussion. So I think it being a concussion means that, it's kind of a brief injury. If it was a neck, man, she might have had more time out. That would have been damaging. So I'm glad it really wasn't nothing too serious for her. So I'm just glad to see Toxic Attraction on there, man. Thank you guys for watching. Afternoons to like